Okay, so this is the new one, this is the old one. And so this one I just took out along with a mouse. Anyway, everything seems to look right, everything seems to look good. Okay, so let's take a look at what we've got here. So the new clutch slave cylinder, this part right here, was from the factory, was not good. And what I mean by that is that the pins on the inside of it, let me see here. Okay, so if we look at this right here is this new one. Okay, you can see the pins right here. I had to go in and I had to bend each one of these pins so that they would grip whenever you push the male plug into it, hydraulic plug into it. However, it didn't work. So this right here is the old one. If we look at it, okay, now you can see how the pins are, and you can also see that ridge right there. So you see how these pins are bent out compared to this one right here. And the metal on these, or on the old one, is a lot stronger. It's hard to bend these down right here, to where these right here are really easy to bend down and also to bend up. And so what we ended up having to do is we ended up having to take this one right here off and take that little pin out right there on both of them, take this one off and put it on this one in order to use the new one, because this one right here is faulty. So a brand new clutch slave cylinder has a manufacturer default that needs to be tended to, and they need to do a recall on this particular clutch slave cylinder if they are all made with this same type of material, the same type of metal, as it is way too flimsy and it does not hold. And you would think that their QA team would have caught on to that, but it doesn't seem like they did. So anyway, we had to replace it with the old one in order to get the clutch slave cylinder to actually work and to accept the male hydraulic hose connector into it. So if you go out and you get any one of these clutch slave cylinders and you have that same issue, chances are this is still going to be good in your vehicle unless it's bad. But if it's not bad, just simply go in, remove it. You remove it by this pin right here. You just hammer the pin out, pull this out, hammer the pin out on this one, pull it out, and then swap them out. So that's ended up what we had to do in order to get the slave cylinder to actually work inside of the 95 Ford Ranger transmission inside of my 83 Ranger.